Hi everybody, today a short material about what to take to your first aid kit when you're going to Morocco. Of course, I'm not a doctor, this is nothing to do with any medical advice, this is just what I took and what I think is best to take when you are going to Morocco. Morocco is a wonderful country, but remember, it's not everywhere that you will be able to speak English, they mostly speak French, and if anything happens, do you really want to go around and looking for a pharmacy or for a GP? If it's just a minor call, or maybe you want to have some things taken with you to make you feel better. So let's go to the material. Of course, leave a sub, leave a thumbs up, and if you have any thoughts about this material, leave a comment below. Let's go. Okay, so now let's see what I took for my trip to Morocco. So first of all, uh, alcohol disinfectant for your skin, for your hands. This is very important because unfortunately, as Morocco is a wonderful country, but there are places where you can use the toilet, for example, but there is no washing place, so you will not be able to wash your hands. So it is good to take it, and you need to remember that that is the country with the Montezuma's curse, so or the Pharaoh curse. Sorry. So it might be a good idea to take it to make sure that you can keep your hands clean. And going further, here we have silver-based tubs for purifying water. Remember, if you're purifying water, it needs to be so-called alive water because they will purify the water from bacteria, not from any chemical pollution. So remember that. Next thing, the small hankies with alcohol. So they are soaked in alcohol, the same as the gel here to maintain some cleanness. This is the Overmanganian potass. So I will put, remember, all of the names that I'm using here. Some of them are product names, but I will link every product with the Latin name in the description so that you can find exactly what I'm talking about, maybe even with some Wikipedia links so that you can find these products in your country. So this is also for as a disinfectant. You can, for example, get a water into the bathtub, then you put it in. You wait 5 minutes, and it's clean. Kills all the bacteria, kills most of the fungus. So it is also good to take it with you. Next, of course, the plasters for any minor scratches or anything that you would encounter. I take one size right now, and if I need it, I just simply cut it to the right size. Then the bandages, these are the elastic bandages. As I was some time ago on a training for the drivers, the safe driving, and we had some training with the ER medical response team professionals, and the guy said, look, this Band-Aid will do everything that a normal will do, but it's elastic, so it will do much more. So I'm not carrying any normal bandages with me anymore. Then, of course, the nitrile gloves. So anything that if you're going to encounter any blood or something that you don't want to touch with your bare hands, then take some nitrile gloves. No latex. Nitrile is way better because it doesn't irritate so much skin, and it's stronger. Then the medical scissors, if you need to either cut the plaster, cut the bandages, or even if you need to help someone in a car accident, you can actually use them, and using this tip, you can simply smash the window. It should work like the hammers that smash the window that you can see in buses. Then I have my Victorinox here. So I also put it in my first aid kit. Despite the blades and all other tools, for example, there are tweaks. So if you need to take, for example, a splinter out or any other object, you can also use it. Very handy. The mask for the resuscitation, and then the NRC foil. So this is the term care blankets. So they are really cheap, but can save you some comfort, maybe some life. If you encounter any crashes on the desert, it might get really cold, so it's always nice to have them. They're cheap, and there are many materials on the internet where you can see that the guys from bushcraft, from survival, do some crazy stuff with this, also building ladders and other stuff. So if you want to check that out, I really recommend. It's a very useful tool. This is a warm pack. So you break this little piece of metal inside, and it produces around 30 minutes of warmth. If you will be cold somewhere, and yes, I was there. So for example, in the high Atlas, the temperatures at night, even at in the middle of the day, because you're, for example, on 4,000 meters, they can drop even when it's down there, it's 28, and up the hill, it's only 1 or even minus temperatures. So it's good to have it with you. And now the set of painkillers. So I have here the aspirin, the ibuprofen, the paracetamol, the Nospa. That's mostly for like menstruation and pains, and ketonol. That's a quite strong one, but I take it in case something happens. So see what painkillers you want to take, and that what painkillers are good for you, and what you don't have any allergies for. Now the two things. Take eye drops. I have two types, so these are like the one-time usage, and this is of course the normal size bottle, and this is the NaCl, so this is like the body fluid salt, so you can use it to use on your eyes or on your wounds. But especially why I'm talking about the eye drops and using it on your eyes. In Morocco, there's a lot of dust. Whether you're on the sand desert, or if you are on the desert that is rocky, or even in the mountains, there is a lot of dust everywhere, and your eyes will feel it, and it is a good idea to have this with you. Now, something for your throat. You might, since the temperatures can really vary, it's easy to have some problems with your throat. Of course, the dust doesn't help. This is magnesium with potassium. It's good to supplement yourself when you are out there, because the sun and the humidity doesn't work for your benefit. So especially in the Atlas Mountains. So try to keep yourself with good supplements. Also the electrolytes also for the supplementing, but for the thing that we will be talking now. So the pharaoh scares. So if anything happens to you, it's good to stay hydrated, and you will be losing electrolytes like crazy. So it's good to take them. Just count how much will you need. I was counting at least one per person per day of our trip, so it was 8 days, and I took the whole bottle with me, and these are the probiotics. So these are the bacteria that you digest, and will help your gut feel good. And we were taking these one every day after the breakfast. just to make our stomachs more resilient to the bacteria that lives in Morocco. They are mostly different than we are used to. So to make our digestive system stronger, we were taking this, and it actually benefited us because we didn't have any sensations in our stomachs during the whole trip. I will. This is the Smecta. This is something I will list in the description. This is also for the sensations with your gut, and of course the activated cool. Take a lot of it, because if you have any problems, then it's usually 6 to 8 tablets per serving. So take at least 20 of those. If anything happens, you can take it, and it will get the chemicals off your stomach. Then I'm taking with me the Nifuroksazyd. I like it because it saved my, let's say, bum a few times when I was in Balkans, when I was traveling in Poland, and it works for bacteria infestation if you eat something that wasn't cleaned enough. Vitamin C. Also, I'm taking ACC because as there's so much dust, I have a problem with my throat, and it reacts really hard. So just to help me clean my throat, so I also took this, and I took some antibiotics, and I did consult that with my GP. Talk with them. It's better to take something, not to have to look for a GP on place, especially if you are somewhere other than Rabat or Marrakesh or Agadir. You're in some remote place where it might be harder to find some professional help. So let me know if you agree with what I took, if you think that it's excessive, if you think that there should be something more, if you agree with everything, or maybe you disagree with something, and leave the comment below. Let me know what you think about it. Leave the hands up, leave the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and see you in another video. Bye.